The plants are thriving beautifully.
Once Solise starts talking about plants, there's just no stopping her. She was always asking me how to live in harmony with nature. Over time, she learned to listen with her heart and feel the voice of all living things. Later, she got into the serene Lyceum, and she's doing great there. I couldn't be happier for her. She's always had a natural bond with plants. When battle starts, Solise becomes unaffected and sends a bulb to each non-summoned ally, blessing them with nature's gift. These bulbs provide periodic healing to the blessed allies. When a bulb absorbs enough excess healing from an ally, it blooms into a bulb sprite. The bulb sprite keeps up the bulb's healing and boosts that ally's attack. Even when Solise is defeated in battle, the effects from her bulbs and bulb sprites stay active, but they can't grow or respond to her anymore. When Solise casts Life's Embrace, she enters a state of affinity with all living beings and becomes unaffected for a while. In this state, she sends multiple waves of healing to all allies. If a bulb sprite is affected by one of her healing waves, it sends a water ring from the blessed ally's position, dealing damage to all enemies. As a professor of magical botany, Solise loves innovation and is always ready to explore something new. She knows how to infuse her magic into potions to help restore health to her weakest allies. When Solise heals an ally who already has a bulb sprite with them, her healing grants an extra shield that absorbs incoming damage. When a bulb blooms into a bulb sprite, it grants the ally a permanent blessing, increasing their physical and magic defense. Bulb sprite absorbs excess healing. It levels up and increases the attack bonus it provides. Solise spends her days tending her beloved plants, hoping they grow healthy and strong. She's a walking library of magical botany. There's not a plant she doesn't know. She supports her allies with healing and stat buffs through her bulbs and bulb sprites. When a bulb absorbs enough excess healing, it blooms into a bulb sprite. The bulb sprites can also level up after accumulating a certain amount of excess healing. Each time a bulb blooms or a bulb sprite levels up, it grants permanent buffs to allies. Don't be fooled by Solise's kind smile. Mess with her plants or her students, and you'll see just how fierce she can be. As soon as a battle begins, Solise becomes unaffected and sends her bulbs to bless her allies. When she taps into her affinity with life, waves of healing ripple out, providing solid healing for the team. When supported by other allied healers, the team can keep up steady healing. That gives bulbs time to bloom and bulb sprites time to level up, ultimately granting permanent buffs to allies. With buffs in place and healing flowing strong, allied damage dealers make quick work of the enemy. Solise doesn't just care for plants. She looks after her students just as tenderly. I bet more than a few have come to her with their troubles. But hardly anyone notices Solise's own troubles. Well, it's nothing dramatic, really. Her tail fur just constantly gets snagged on every branch and leaf imaginable. Happens all the time.